the heart of Western Uganda, in the maternity ward of ISHAKA Adventist Hospital and Training Institutions, something extraordinary happened. A group of passionate students and staff, calling themselves the Palliative Care Group, came together to restore more than just health. They restored dignity, hope, and womanhood. Supported by Dr. Noble Dick, in partner with Mbarara University School of Health Sciences, this team focused on one of the most painful and silent conditions affecting Ugandan women: obstetric fistula.
Obstetric fistula is a devastating childbirth injury caused by prolonged obstructed labor without timely medical intervention. It leaves women incontinent, isolated, and deeply wounded, physically and emotionally. But it is treatable, and through this special week, women who had suffered in silence for years finally found their voice and hearing.
My name is Tashovia Precious, a student midwife 1.2 at ISHAKA Adventist School of Nursing. I'm a member of palliative care team. We heard about this camp that was to come at our hospital, ISHAKA Adventist Hospital. So as palliative care team, we work voluntarily. We're given our time to work with the team of Fistula camp. So on reaching here, we are advised what to do with our mothers who will come with the case, giving them guidance and making them sure of the procedure that was going to be done on them. So in that camp, we learned very many things, and which helped us. Number one, patients were coming with those problems of fistula. Even we were asking our doctors who are specialists about how these women could spend those 10 years, because some were having 10 years with that problem, 11 years. But we are asking them how could they manage. Couldn't manage to go to church, they couldn't manage to move to town because that problem. It was really painful for these mothers to remain with that problem, and without controlling urine, they could not control stool, even gas could pass away. So without their consent. So it was painful. We could counsel our women. We tell them how they will be fine later. This camp, they could give women who are operated the gifts after being operated and cleared. Some were repaired, and it was really good. We got other women who came with knowing that they have that issue, but they found they didn't have that exactly issue. We could follow them and take them to outpatient book. They could manage them other diseases they had minus that of fistula. We followed them. As a midwife, we were taught how to be kind to those patients, and also our mothers who got that problem of fistula. We could be kind to them, guide them how they will be handling that problem, and be sure that they cannot get pregnant again. Then after they push as other mothers, they could come again. They told them to always come and be operated, because if they get that again pregnant and they push, it will bring them more problems, that even though they are to be repaired as now they have been repaired, it won't work. So we advise them clearly, we explain them how they will be producing other children. It was really good for us as students. We learned much, because now I've got more experience in explaining in interacting with patients. I understand by the time I complete this course, I will really have learned much. Thank you.
The Palliative Care Group, an initiative of students and health professionals, led the week-long campaign with purpose. Their mission: to provide free obstetric fistula repairs, offer comfort, and remind women that they are not alone.
I am Mujuni Wilfred, Chief Mobilizer for this Fistula camp organized at ISHAKA Adventist Hospital. This is the second of its own that we started effective 1st June to 7th June this year 2025. It was organized targeting all mothers with birth-related injuries from Greater Bushenyi and its neighboring areas. And here we targeted all those mothers that had those severe injuries that tantamounted to issues to do with the urine incontinence, the fecal incontinence, and tears, the third-degree tears while giving birth. So we last organized a similar camp last year in November, and over 38 women were operated and their lives were restored. So we restored hope in those 38 women. So this year we decided to organize a similar camp, and 24 have been operated. Then there were those that had injuries which were a result of spinal injuries, and about 2 of them are going to be referred to Murago and Mbare hospitals, whereas about 4 women who had hypertension and diabetes still have their cases to be managed first before we proceed with the surgery. So our target is to restore the pride of a mother who has been having or suffocating with such issues. And normally when we organize these camps, it is our maternity wing or maternity department that hosts the mothers immediately from operation or operating rooms. They are brought here in our maternity to be managed by our midwives on ward and all other staff. So being a chief mobilizer for this camp, I may say we did quite well, because mobilization of such mothers is not easy, but we tried our best. And 28 is not a small number, depending on the severity of the cases. We have so far not met any challenge, but we still think the numbers are still small. So next year, we plan to have a relatively bigger number than this one, because there are a lot of new learnings that we get, especially with mobilization and the contact, the way we engage the community. But our plan is to erase out all fistula cases and birth-related injuries in our community and the neighboring areas. So far, we feel as a hosting hospital, we feel we are very, very much organized and plan to do much better when these mothers contact us. So for those that have been operated on, we so far haven't received any complaints since last year in November when we had our first camp. So even to this very moment, for this other that started effective 1st June to
My name is Bessie Gerald, chairperson of palliative team, ISHAKA Adventist School. We as the palliative care team, we teamed up with the hospital team and worked on these patients to make sure we give them back their confidence to feed their women. I want to thank Dr. Lydia who helped us to start up this team of Palliative Care Club, and we are happy as the team for having her. She's really a very good woman, and she has worked hand in hand with the hospital, and she has worked so hard to make sure that these women have gotten their best. On discharge, they have been given some gifts to go with home, and they are really appreciating the services. In general, I thank everyone who has been cooperating with us. The women were so cooperative, the staff, the hospital, and the students. I remain Bessie Gerald.
In just 1
the
week,
chairperson.
lives were
Palliative
changed,
Care Club.
dignity was restored, futures were rewritten. Over successful surgeries, dozens of counseling sessions, and countless acts of compassion. As the camp closed, joy filled the maternity ward, not just for the healing, but for the love shared between strangers.
The one speaking to you is the maternity in charge, Jovia Itungo, working with the ISHAKA Adventist Hospital. I take this opportunity to thank you for the cooperation you've given us, for the information you've circulated in the community. We started our VVF camp or our Fistula camp on Sunday. That was first. We really received mothers and we worked on them. We thank God mostly for the energy that He has given unto us, and we thank God for the patients, because all the patients that came in, starting with first up to today, we are so glad and happy that they came in walking and they are still alive. We don't take that for granted. And we also thank the entire community of Bushenya, the nearby districts of Shema, Ntungamo, Mitoma, Rubirizi, Isinjiro, Mbarara. We have really gotten patients from all those districts, and we thank God that they came and they gotten their help. So we look forward to seeing you in the next camp, and we shall give you the information. Thank you.
Special thanks to the office of the DHO Bushenyi District, Dr. Bayamukama Anaclet, for visiting them during the free fistula camp, and thank the hospital for partnering with Mbarara University under the Urogynecology Department to extend the most expensive service to our poor women.
The hospital and its management extends their appreciation to the support given to those who have participated, to the partners, and they are very willing to continue with this service to serve the women and gain their womanhood as our mothers.
Greetings to our dear partners. I'm called Namud Rebecca, Quality Assurance Officer, Deputy PNO, and a Community Coordinator of ISHAKA Adventist Hospital. I'm here to send my great thanks to our dear lovely donor, Mr. Noble, for the support you've given unto us beginning from last year, whereby you supported us by working upon 40 fistula cases. We had planned for 30, but because of the cases being many, 49 turned up, and due to the budget we had, we are able to work upon the 40 cases. We are so appreciative for such a support. To my surprise, the mothers that were sent back for to go for the services in other facilities, they just waited for us till this year that we are able to begin with them. This has come to my mind in a way that there are many cases in the community, because most of the cases are just from our district. Last time, there were 49 cases and we found out that only 6 cases that were coming out of our Bushenyi district. So mothers are there suffering and they have no support. That's why we are here to thank you for this support, to relieve these mothers from such a pains, and they are so thankful. More to that, you gave them gifts. They are so grateful. We pray that God may bless you so much, and for the meals that we've been providing for the supportive staff, the patients, and everyone that has participated for sure has made us feel grateful for your presence. May God bless you as you serve God's people. Thank you. I remain Sister Namud Rebecca, the Deputy PNO, Quality Assurance Officer, and the Community Coordinator for the hospital.
For the women who shared their stories, thank you for your courage. You remind us that every woman deserves to walk with dignity.
Greetings to you. This is Ian Ivule, Team Leader, ISHAKA Adventist Hospital and Health Training Institutions. Today marks the end of our Fistula camp, which has been running for the past 1 week. During this Fistula camp, we've had an attendance of about 63 mothers who have been screened, and 23 have been successfully worked upon, and their dignity is restored, thanks to the efforts of a number of key players. First and foremost, I would want to thank Mr. Noble Dixon. Thank you for a generous contribution towards the success of this camp. A number of mothers that are going to go back home happy, all owed to your generous contributions, among other contributions you've made to the institution. I also do thank the fistula surgeons who have participated in the camp, and their efforts have also contributed to the success of the medical camp. The ISHAKA family also has contributed successfully to the camp. The staffs on ward, maternity ward, female ward, they have worked tirelessly to see this a success. We also do thank them a lot. We hope to have more of the same in the coming future, and in case anybody has been left out, we promise by the grace of God to have more of the same. And when it does happen, we shall be letting people know about the same opportunities, and we shall be happy if you utilize them. Yes, blessings to you.
My name is Kule Isaiah. I'm a pediatrician and currently a medical director of ISHAKA Adventist Hospital. I congratulate ISHAKA Adventist Hospital and Barara University of Science and Technology Eurogain team upon successfully finishing a fistula camp at ISHAKA Adventist Hospital. A total of 23 women have been successfully operated. 15 so far have been discharged without complications, and 8 are stable, being monitored on the ward. This shows our commitment as ISHAKA Adventist Hospital to women's health. We appreciate Mr. Noble Dixon, who has tremendously been funding this project, and through this project, many women and families are smiling now. As ISHAKA Adventist Hospital, we invite non-government organizations and other partners that are interested in women's health to come and partner with us as we offer free fistula services to many mothers that have untreated back injuries.